Rock Computer College. Define quality training in information technology.
Now let's have a look at working with layers. Now this is the layers panel, and as you can see, I've added some pictures in this file, and here they are in my layers panel. Now if you can't find your layers panel, just come to the menu, then window, then check it, make sure it's checked, and then you'll get your layers panel. So the first thing I want to show you how to do is to create a blank layer. So if you want to create a blank layer, just click on this plus icon that's down here, and a blank layer will be created. Now anytime you click on a new layer, it will place the layer above the previous layer. Now let's say let me pick this image over here, then I click on this icon, the plus, you'll see the new layer will come above that previous layer. So that's how it works. That's how you add a blank layer in your layers panel. Now if you want to delete a layer, just right click on it, then go to delete layer, and that layer will be deleted. Click yes, and that layer will be deleted. Another way of doing that is you can drag your layer, the layer that you want to delete, and place it in this trash can, and that layer will be deleted. Or another way is that you select the layer, then click on the trash can icon, click yes, and that layer will be deleted. Now those are the three ways you have of deleting a layer. Now it's really important to label your layers, since a project can end up with hundreds of layers in them. Now to do that, just double click on the layer's name. So I'll double click here, then go ahead and name it. So first I'll select this. I want to see what. Okay, these are the kittens. So I'll double click on that, then label it kittens. Let's go to the other one. So I'm just going to go through with all these and label them appropriately. Now this is a goldfish. Now what I'm doing by doing this, I'm turning off and turning on the layers. Now this is a way you can hide and show your layers. So I've hidden that one. You can hide and show it. You can choose what to hide and what to leave on. So that's what I'm doing to identify what layer I'm working on. So it's another goldfish. Now another thing, once you're done typing in the letter, I forgot to tell you, you press enter, and now the name will have changed. So now that is how you rename, that's how you label your layers. That makes it easy for you to know which one you're working on. Now if I select this one, I know I'm working on a goldfish, I'm working with dogs, that's how you label your layers. Another way you can choose is to color code them. You can color code your layers, so that will make it easier to know which layers you're working with. Now to do that, just right click on the layer you want to color code, then come all the way down here and select red, and as you can see, we've color coded that with a red color. Now I'll come to the other layer with cats, right click and make it red. Now I know that the layers with red are cats, that are the layers with cats on. So anytime I want to make an edit or add something to that layer, I'll just look for the ones with a red color code on them. So that's how you label. That's another way of labeling your layers. The next thing we're going to look at is how to reorder our layers. Now it's very easy to reorder your layers. Say now you see our first layer over here, these are the kittens, and then the cats are way down here, and I want to place them together. All you have to do is click and drag them until you see those two blue lines over there, then release it. Now that's how you rearrange your layers. Now let's say this goldfish layer was all the way down here and you wanted to bring the goldfish again all the way down here. All you have to do is select that layer, then click and drag it all the way until you see those two lines, release it, and that's how you rearrange or reorder layers in Photoshop. Now another thing you can do in Photoshop is to link layers. So all you have to do is select the first layer. I want to link these two layers. So first I'll select the first layer, hold down the shift key, select the second layer, and come down here and click on this link icon. Now I've linked these two layers. Now this is the first one and this is the second one. Now I'll be working with them as a group. As you can see, if I move this one, the other one will move. If I decide to resize it, I'll resize them as a group. Whatever changes I make to one will affect both. So that's how you link layers. If you want to unlink them, it's very easy. You select them. First select the first one, hold down the shift key, select the other one, then click on this icon, and now they're individual. Okay, yeah, now they're individual layers. So that's another thing. The next thing we're going to look at is how to duplicate a layer. Now let's say I want to duplicate this layer. What you do is you come to where that layer is, right click, then select duplicate layer, then click OK, and a new duplicate will be there. Never hide the original one. There is the duplicate. So let me move it over here, show the other one. As you can see, now I have two of these layers. I have two of these photos. Now that's how you duplicate a layer in Photoshop. Again, to delete it, so I want to delete this, I'll just click on this and drag it all the way here, and that's how you delete a layer. Now that's all you need to know. That's the basic part of working with layers. Now as we advance, we're going to learn how to use adjustment modes on layers and how to do different things with layers.